Brandon here, and time for more SexxxPerTease. Today's question is, how do you know when a guy is emotionally available? There are a lot of green flags you can tell if a guy is emotionally available. I think the biggest one is just how the conversation is flowing. Now, I know a lot of like women probably misconceptions about like gay men thinking like they're way more emotionally available, and in reality, that is so not true. It's like men in general definitely just are difficult, and it is hard to find guys you can have like a nice flowing conversation with, especially ones that know how to even carry a conversation. So I think the biggest sign is just if they know how to ask questions, like if they're trying to get to know you while also sharing as much about themselves. Like you do have to make sure you're not being narcissistic and then you're just asking about them but you're not sharing about yourself. That means like you could be the narcissist, but it goes both ways too. Whereas if you're getting asked questions but then like or you're asking them questions but they're not asking you anything in return, because I feel like you need to make sure they're both showing an interest in you and getting to know you, but you also be showing interest in them and getting to know them, where like the conversation's going both ways. And also if they are actually expounding on questions, that you are actually getting to like really get to know them on a deeper level, and that they are sharing actual things about them, like their childhood trauma. Well, maybe this is me because I'm very nosy and I'm definitely like a Scorpio. Like I like to know everything about everyone, so I'm very much the type that's like, I want to know everything about you. I want to know your trauma. I want to know what made you the way you are and how that's impacting you now. But that also is just me also being very interested in psychology and sociology and human sexuality, so I like to like dive into people's brains. But also emotionally available is just the fact if they are showing signs of being caring, receptive, if they're doing things for you, like they are remembering things about you, that would show you that they are emotionally available. If they are remembering key details and you're also remembering key details about them, and then they can also reference it later, and that they're actually trying to see you consistently. That's the biggest one. Consistency, whether it's conversation, whether it's dates, whether it's just input. It's just you have to be showing consistency that they actually care and want to spend time with you and want to see you. And I think a lot of people can get distracted and think someone's emotionally available when they're not, just because they can be consistent to see, but if it's just like sexual or hooking up, or it's just surface level dates where you don't actually like go to each other's place and you're not actually like spending long periods of time together, then it's definitely a sign they aren't really that emotionally into you. But I definitely think communication is the biggest factor, and whether they are sharing information, sharing details, telling you about their family, their friends, their job, and you're also showing interest in them as well, that's the biggest sign of someone is emotionally available.